Hello everyone, this is Fontos, and welcome to episode 9 of my Goblin Warlord game. Right at the end of the last episode, I captured this city away from White. It's a pretty big battle. You should definitely make sure you check that out if you're not watching these in order. And now my armies are marching off towards this pretty big white city. I don't think that's their throne because they are halflings. Halflings don't usually start underground. But I haven't actually found White's throne, so who knows? I guess it's possible. Above ground, my armies are in the same general area. I've got the main ones over here. I have other armies moving in both above ground and below ground. I'm going to try to converge on this city. This is Red's throne. I don't know where Red's leader is, but he's got a pretty big army mounted up in this city. It's going to take a lot of effort on my part to get that away from them, but once I do, Red will pretty much be out of the game. Right now I'm researching produce Warbreed. After that I will get produce Manticore Rider and then start making those. My army, it's kind of lagging behind White's a little bit. White does have Horned Gods already. But once I get my production really up and running, I'm already making phalanxes in several cities. I can start making Warbreeds in one or two more and Manticore Riders in one or two more. And at that point, as long as I don't get rushed and start losing cities quickly, I should be able to overpower White eventually. Okay, let's see. Army that's up there is down here. I don't see any other armies. These guys are going out to get the Frostling City, then they're going to move south. And that's just a scout. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn. I think this is level 5 race governance. Yep. I want to move this guy quickly. Doesn't look like anyone's moving any armies in to attack me. So let's check this. Alright, level 5 race governance. This is a hard choice sometimes. I've actually only ever picked economic, but I've only gotten to this level. This is only the third time I've gotten to this level as goblins. +1 production for every wetland hex. If your city's cheerful, it's basically +1.5 production for every wetland hex. You can have 80 wetland hexes in a city's domain. Maybe more, maybe less than that. So that would be +120 production in those cities if that's all wetlands. That is a huge bonus. The thing is, once you've got this economic upgrade, which gives you +10 for each of the Warlord class-specific buildings, you don't necessarily need all this much production. The military upgrade gives infantry, irregular, and pikemen an additional +2 blight damage, and also gives them inflict weakened. That would make my phalanxes even better. The problem is, I'm not making any infantry or making any irregulars, so that would really only benefit my phalanxes. So I'm probably going to go with the economic. I just want to take a look at some of my bigger cities, see how much production they're getting now. 173, I believe, is enough to make a Goblin Manticore Rider. At least with the specializations and stuff I have. 120, 188 would be enough. 180 would be enough. 104. Here's where the question mark is. I'd I only have 12 wetland tiles in this city's domain right now. So I'd only be getting plus 18 production from that. So picking governance just based on being able to make Manticore Riders in one turn would not be a good idea. I think I'll probably still go with economic. It's just not as as clear a choice as it has been in other games I've played. I'm gonna come back to this at the end of the turn, I think. Oops. Maybe fight a battle with phalanxes involved and see how much better they would be with +2 blight damage. Alright, this is my leader's army. I don't remember if I was going to send them above ground or below ground. These guys are definitely stand below, though. Okay, that's not White's throne. Didn't expect it would be. Left this army in a bad spot. I can't make a triangle with my units now. And I don't have anyone that can smash those walls. It's okay, we'll just make a line. Yeah, those white units are a lot scarier in a city behind walls than they would be in an open field battle, so I'm not worried about them jumping me. A hero wants to join me. Don't know that I want an Archdruid. He does have the bear mount, though. What's Dire Bear give you? It gives you these 3 upgrades. Is he getting anything else from the bear? Don't remember if the bear increases melee strength or not. The only reason, excuse me, the only reason I'm thinking so long about this is because I have the Resurrect Hero spell available, I believe. So I could just resurrect one of my heroes that died instead of paying 300 gold for this. I'd basically just be paying 300 gold for the bear mount, and I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna say not now, in case I change my mind. I think this is, yeah, that's George W. Bush, Red's leader. And I have an army close enough that I can jump him. That'd make this big battle for his city easier, because he wouldn't be able to cast spells. Swag, the city that never really found a purpose. Don't remember if I looked up how much Manticore Riders cost. I'm pretty sure I did. 307 or 340 base production, but I don't remember what all modifiers I have as a goblin. I think goblin units are 10% cheaper on their own, and Warlord has an upgrade. I think. Yeah, Warlord has an upgrade that makes him an additional 20% cheaper. I'm getting pikemen and infantry cheaper, but I don't have Shadowborn Master, so I'm not getting cavalry for cheaper. So they'd just be 30% cheaper. 30% of 340 is 102. So they'd cost 238 production to make a Goblin Manticore Rider. So I was way off on my guess there. It's off by about 60 production. I probably should get the economic then, just to make sure that I can make a Manticore Rider in one turn in at least one or two of my cities. I don't know what to do here. I do need that extra production. Oh, I'm not going to worry about this city right now. If I do build housing, I can get the city to grow in one turn instead of two. So I'll just do that. Close my to getting Centurion. 23 away now. So I'll make a few more Blight Doctors to help get there faster. This is the city where I was thinking war breeds. I don't have a good reason to change my mind on that. So I'll just do merchandise now. There's nothing else I need to build here in preparation for war breeds. Alright, got a lab here, so now I can start growing it. Keep making knights in this city. Keep doing housing in this city. I've got a lab in here, so I can start growing that one as well. Alright, finally some action this turn. Closely matched. I think they might be right on this one. It's a lot of harpoon throwers. It's not the harpoon throwers I'm worried about so much as the ice scapers, though. If those ice scapers get a lot of luck freezing me, then those mammoth riders and the raiders can run down. I think the raiders have Shattering Strike. Maybe they don't. Well, the Ice Scapers definitely have Shattering Strike. They do extra damage against units that are frozen. I don't want to get too close. Not with my important mounted archers anyway. It'd be great to berserk somebody, especially if I can get a mammoth rider. But I'm not going to try that yet. I'm going to see if I can get someone to let their guard down first. Alright, well that went well. No one got frozen. Only one guy got immobilized. Don't think I can kill this guy though. Nope. And of course my only spell does frost damage. I could still get it though. I'm gonna go for it. Do the same thing this turn. Target the Ice Scaper. Should be able to get more units in on this turn. Yeah, he's definitely gonna die now. Alright. Now let's start going after the harpoon throwers. Well, he not only came outside the gates, he blocked his mammoth riders from coming out that way. I don't know what his raiders doing. Let's shoot the guy that came out. That was nice and easy. Let's put this guy here and on guard. That way the mammoth rider can't get a devastating charge. He can only move 2 tiles before he hits. Looks like I'm gonna have to use the mounted archer to go after the harpoon thrower. I was hoping I could kill him with just my mounted or my monster hunters. Alright, let's try Berserk now. I'm gonna do it on the mammoth rider in front. If it succeeds, it'll get him to turn around and run backwards. If it fails, it'll still slow him down. He'll hopefully stop in one of these tiles and get in the way of the other mammoth rider. And it succeeds. Good, good. And he gets a critical hit. Ah. that turn went very, very well. Just hit him with your sword. Okay, if I run up and hit the Mammoth Rider, who will this guy go after? Alright, if I ran a unit up in here, this berserked Mammoth Rider would come after me. So I'm better off... I could shoot him and then he would run in after this guy. I'll do that. I'll get this guy way up inside the gate too, and pretty much take him out of the action. Try to kill the Mammoth Rider with Monster Hunters. It's not going to happen unless I get a critical. Oh, this guy's probably gonna die. Let's use my sprint now. Mammoth Rider's gonna turn and run back outside after me now, but it's too late for him. I've already picked off all of his teammates. Whoops. Actually moved closer and I did less damage. Got sprint now, I can get away. And finish them off with flanks. Okay. Took far too long to get this city. I've known about it since about turn 10, I think. I think I should migrate it to humans, just because goblins don't like the snow. I could keep it as frostlings, but there's no good reason. I'd rather make humans like me better. Start marching south. Okay, we're gonna send these guys above ground. They're gonna join in the fight for this red city. this army was going after this city, which... Aha! Ooh. Level 6 hero and a level 5 hero. I'm gonna wait and let these guys heal. But I think I can do that. I think I can win this fight, especially if I get some more casting points. Take economic. See what that bunch bumps my cities up to. That's up to 252 now. It could make a Manticore Rider in one turn. It's up to 231. It could almost make one in one turn. Just need to add a couple more wetland tiles if I want to build Manticores there. Alright. Gonna wanna get these guys into a triangle. And I forgot to attack up here. Go, go, go. Alright. Gonna kill Red's leader. Then hopefully I'm strong enough to rush their throne. I have some very good armies moving in on their throne, but they've got a pretty hefty defense. Weaken this guy as much as possible before I rush the Warlord in. Got him. Oh, forgot about this guy too. Ouch. Guy's got pretty good defense. Hopefully it's coming from an item that I can steal. Who wants the kill? Warg Rider, you've got plenty of experience. Let's let... No, Monster Hunter can't get it. Alright, that's one pretty big obstacle out of the way. That guy didn't have any great items, he just... Yeah, his headgear gave him +2 defense. His boots gave him +1, I guess that's all it was. Sending these off more or less randomly. Okay, White's units haven't started moving in at this city, so I feel safe starting to attack now. That's a lot of units, and they're not in a very sloppy formation either. The weakest point is up here in a spot that's surrounded by mountains. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get around it next turn. Hopefully they pick a different formation at the start of next turn. Toughness now for my leader. All units in his army get plus 20% physical protection. And I don't have enough gold for this guy anyway, so I'm definitely going to do not now again. Don't have enough gold to build stuff either. Finally found a blue city. Or did I already find one? I think I found one before. Yeah, I found a big one. And I couldn't tell whether it was their throne or not, and I got killed before I could get close enough. Grab this watchtower. Let's see what I can see here. Nothing interesting. Should clear that on my way down, though. Let's follow these heroes. Don't see where they went. That's kind of a problem. My guess is they went above ground, but they could be going after this city now. Well, if they do go take that city, at least I'll know where they are. comfortable victory. Let's go for it. I'll use whatever casting points I need. I can do 3 Slayer's Doubts or 2 Smites. I can do 2 Root Spears. Let's start with Root Spears since these are halflings. Take extra physical damage. Except they've got those Brew Brothers. At least the Shamans don't have healing yet. But the Brew Brothers, there's 3 of them, so they can heal 3 units. Might be better off just doing Slayer's Doubt. Well, you know what, I'm gonna get them to use their... Oh man, or they'll get lucky. Wanted to at least get them to use up all their nourishing meals. Going to approach slowly. Let's try that again. Ow. See if I can berserk someone. Doesn't look very likely. I don't think I'm gonna waste the casting points just yet. Let's start moving guys up faster. Berserker on the wall. I'm hoping they don't all run around and attack the Berserker, but if that does happen, I'll have ranged units waiting for them. Do last stand on the Berserker, but I think he'd mostly get attacked by ranged units. I'm gonna do Berserk instead. Okay. Well, my spells have been completely pointless this battle. Looks like I'll be able to take at least one of these units over here out. doing much damage no matter what I do. That's 2 down at least. Sacrifice the nightmare to distract somebody. Expect him to use Wing Beat. My Berserker should survive this turn at least. Let's take a look at Berserk again. Luck is so much fun. Or the nightmare is the only thing I'm gonna lose this turn. Problem is I can't get past their walls. You guys to stop getting lucky for just one turn. Might need to try a spell on this guy. Even if he doesn't get lucky, there's no guarantee I'd kill him. Turn this eagle around, I think. He's facing these 3 tiles. I think this should. Alright, now my Berserker can get a flanking hit. Ah, that's a nice hit. As long as the eagle doesn't get ridiculously lucky, I'm gonna kill it now. Come on, get berserked, man. Throwing away so many spell points. And getting nothing to show for it. Better kill the shaman with these units. Let the other units go after the other enemies. Lucky, lucky. can finish this guy off. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Nope. That's when I wish I had those casting points to do a Vengeful Frost on him. Didn't even notice how damaged my hero was. That was bad on my part. So much luck. Alright, I need to finish off these guys on the wall, I think. Hit. Hey, there we go. Maybe be nice if he is poisoned and bleeding. Of course, he's neither. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that was... That's right, my Necromancer hero is the one who could have raised that guy, I think. I'd really like to have that Shredder back. That was not a good battle, but at least it took out a big city. That Shredder is the only irreplaceable thing I lost, though. So I can't complain too much. Just gotta be sure to cast Resurrect Hero as soon as possible. It's gonna be hard when I keep spending all my casting points in battles. You're gonna be goblins. I don't know that I want to give him natural immunity, since 3 of the units in his armies are ghouls. They already have blight immunity. And the other 3 are goblins. They've got some blight protection already. So I'll give him something else. I'll give him Vengeful Vines. Potentially a very useful spell. All these armies full. Don't want to run that guy up and create a weak point. those phalanxes that went above ground. Oh, it's just one. Okay, I will run the knight up. Oh, he can't get up far enough to create a weak point anyway. I might be able to join him in the phalanx somewhere and add some additional muscle to my attack. Okay. Nothing I need to move quickly, it doesn't look like. Can maybe do this quickly. I think I'd rather sit and wait and see if there's enemy units in there. Ow. Oh. That's interesting, actually. Red just ran most of their best units out of the city. If I'm quick, I could get in there and capture it while they're out here. Yeah, it looks like they're stuck. Okay, those heroes went and took the city like I expected, but that's not the important thing right now. Red just basically threw the game to me. It's a little disappointing. Not really happy about winning purely based on exploiting bad AI. I mean, I can just do auto combat here. Okay, well, red's out. I can just ignore all these units. Don't think I have anyone who can convert them, so there's no reason to attack. Pick up their leader's army, or leader's items. Had a couple of really nice ones. Alright, well, it's off to attack white now, I guess. Let's leave somebody behind and let this new knight join my army. Light Doctor, you get to go defend the city. I don't even know what to say after that. Guess it's good that purple's or blue's starting to be a nuisance. That'll give me something to do for now. keep making knights, I guess. You can keep growing. So can you. I wouldn't mind making giants, but I don't have the money to start doing it yet. I might end up not. Might end up just using the city for a resource collection. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go recapture the city. My monster hunters will have a decent bonus. Ooh. Well, that's a tough army. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll split up, like they sometimes do after they capture a city. Okay, I think I'll send these units north now, but I don't need to worry about red. Let them go take out some of those independent cities. And then this army, if it survives here, I'll send it after this other Frostling city. It's a big independent city. I would bet this was controlled by red. I'll let that army grow a little bit more. Same with you. Same with you. Finally get this cast. Well, I'm gonna go on to the next turn. I don't think there'll be any big battles. This should go pretty quick. And I don't want the last turn of the episode to be that. I'm just going to do merchandise here. Since I don't have a ton of gold, and I've got a lot of units that I want to build in other cities. Same thing here. Let's see how close I am to Gensurion now. I'm only 14 away now. hero back here. I think I've got another one I can get. Brand new human city with nothing to build. Well, you're just gonna be resource collection. Getting a pretty good amount of gold from it. I'd like to clear the castle of the Lich King. I'm just not sure how much longer the game's gonna last. This army did not split up. Probable victory. I'm gonna wait and heal a little bit more. I think I will win. I'll just overwhelm them with my numbers. Not overly concerned about saving all those units. Let's try to take the spearmen out. Not certain I'm going to be able to. These guys are still sitting here. The city does not have a wall, so that'd be nice to jump them at the start of the next turn. Let's go for this. That knight's pretty beat up. Yikes. That's still gonna be tough though. I'm better off getting close and being on guard. was a little afraid that he'd be able to attack after using that spell, but he's just an independent hero. Doesn't bother me. That kind of bothers me. Don't need this guy healing. Stop. He might have been better off raising one of those corpses. Fairies. Do I want fairies? I do want fairies because it's close to being able to make nightshades. Nice of them to do most of the hard work for me. The city is basically empty. Now this might be Blue's throne. I didn't think White's throne would be underground, but that's definitely a possibility with Blue since they are dwarves. In fact, since this is a dwarf city, I think Red might have stolen Blue's first independent city from them. That might have hurt Blue's growth at the start of the game, and could mean that they end up being pretty easy for me to conquer. These guys somewhere. I could send them up this way to help deal with whatever these purple armies keep doing to me, these blue armies. Can't make up my mind what name to give their color. I'll just do that. And same thing with you. You can go after that. You can also go after that. Alright, brand new full stack of phalanxes. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and check out the rest of my series. And be sure to leave a comment if you've got anything that I've missed or any suggestions or anything. I haven't kept up with responding to comments as much as I had at the beginning of the series, but I do read them and I do appreciate them. Thanks again, and I'll see you later on this week.